Grand Risings, everybody. Coming on for a surprise tea. I'm finally home from my trip. Y'all saw one of the videos that I did. I actually did one out there. So while we're waiting for everybody to tap in, this is your warning. I do chat interaction with my live readings. So if you don't like chat interaction, then this live's just not for you. Okay? Well, hey, Leanne. Hi, sweetheart. I'm recovering from a respiratory infection, so if my voice sounds low, all the videos you've been watching were pre-recorded when I went away on my trip. And then I got sick, so it worked out perfectly. Aw, thank you, you're so sweet. Is it Yuri, or is that an I or an L? Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, Abigail. So we're just smudging. I had some time. I haven't done any other recordings for like the next few days, but I thought I need to do a live. I miss you guys. Thank you, Leanne. I am starting to feel better. Hi, Shalane. Yeah, Grand Risings. So I'm like I'm recovering, but it beat the shit out of me. Hey, Sunnies. Hi. Hi, Matt. Been a minute, dude, since I've been live. You were probably on my last live. It's been like at least a month. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Teresa. Oh my God, every time I light it, it gets me. Every time. You would think it was a drug, juniper. Hi, Teresa. I said hi, didn't I? Oh, I'm having a glitch. Hi, Christy. I set up my cards differently. So for those of you who were expecting to see me at a show in Barrie this weekend, I have opted out of the show just because of how sick I was. I'm still, like, my chest isn't 100%. And just in case I'm a carrier, I don't want to risk anybody getting sick. So if you were planning to see me in Barrie, Ontario this weekend, I'm so sorry. Good morning, Rosie. Thank you. Hi, Joanna. I am back, Mark. Yeah, we just got back. We were gone for 9 days on a hunt trip. Yes. Hunting, fishing, and rock picking. It was the best. One night we were fishing some Walters, some Wallies, and we like 50. Boom, boom, boom. We were picking and choosing what we wanted to keep. It was wildness. It was a good time. So thank you for asking. All right. Hi, Collective Boss. Good morning. Let's see what Spirit's got. Look at Me Now just started playing is a song. So let's see. Look at Me Now. The picture. Oh, you can't see it, but it's like two dudes. They're standing in like regular dress down streetwear. It's like the old versions of themselves, and they're looking at a new version here in the mirror, like in the starlight, being successful. Hi, Eddie. Hi. Oh, congratulations. Your ships came in. Yes. You are now the manager of a 12-room hotel. Good for you. Joanna, Annette says hi. I'm questioning her at the moment about me reading tonight. What do you mean by that, Joanna? Live in management, super cool. Hey, Jay Noel. I almost said Joel. I squished them together. Spirit, what do we got for the collective? Let's tap in, all right? If it's for you, you'll know. If not, we got to let it go, all right? Please only take what resonates. I might list off a whole bunch of names and shit like that in my reading that are in your energy. It doesn't mean that that person's the bad person or whatever it is. It could be Spirit just being like, yep, this is your energy. These are the people that are, that can help you click to the message. So remember that. Also remember, I'm not a reader. I'm a fucking seer, okay? So I don't just read cards. I hear, see, taste, feel, see things, all those types of things. You guys have witnessed it, all right? And the cards don't just mean the cards to me. I see much deeper into the cards, okay? Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. That's nice. I like that. All right. Ooh, shake it to the max. Ooh, the Empress on the split. What's going on? Hi, Kira from BC. It has definitely been a while. Oh, okay. Yes, gotcha. Thank you, Joanna. You must be in a different time zone. I keep forgetting. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. So somebody's calling something in, all right? Something you've been, we just talked about ships coming in. Okay, we've got people getting upgrades in their jobs, their relationships. That this is something tangible here that's been magnified and coming into you. Eight of Swords in reverse. All right, some kind of release from some kind of constraint. All right, what is the Spirit? Australia. Yes, ma'am. It is nighttime there. Again, if I'm coughing, I'm sorry. If you're just getting on, I'm recovering from a respiratory infection. You didn't see me with it because, well, you might have heard my voice different on the hunting video, but I pre-recorded for me to go away into the wilderness for 9-10 days. The cards don't want to fit. So the divine blessed me with that. I was able to take a break. Hi, Whispers of Weeping Wisdom. That was a tongue twister. Hello in Mexico, Katrina. All right, guys. I don't know if this will get like, I love this song. I want to shake it to the max. I don't know if it'll get copyrighted. Maybe somebody's going to shake it to the max. All right, Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're getting a release from something here that was threatening to your energy. Could have been somebody you had a relationship with of some sort. Releasing from some kind of a contract here that pushed your boundaries. Hi, Carolyn. Magician, I'm telling you, you fucking manifested this. Took a long time, though, as usual. Divine timing is not human timing. If we break up, then you know that is your loss. I knew I was turning it up for a reason. You moved out. Good job, babe. You already leveled up. You can't handle all these studs. Baby, shake it to the max. Base to the max. Yeah. Hi, aesthetic. Shake it. Maybe you need to shake it. Maybe you need to shake it, all right? It is proven that shaking your hips releases energy. Side note, total shadow banning lately. Like, look at I've only got 46 in here. You guys know it's usually way higher than that. Like, in the first minute we get up to that. The views are down. So it is what it is. I'm still pushing. But if you're not getting notifications that I'm posting or that I'm live, make sure you go to my channel. Okay, and where that little bell is, make sure it's not set to personalized, that it's set to all. They fucking around with shit. Dreams come true, baby. I left it to the powers that be. Hope everyone gets the healing they need. That's right. To explain, that's good. All right, stalking. People are watching you. Your dreams come true and getting safety. Now I'm feeling hella good. Business success. Buddhism is significant, actually. It showed itself to me, but it came into my energy this morning. Hi, Brandon. Sorry, dude, I missed you. Strangers coming against you, new money. So somebody here I'm picking up possibly works in like the public eye, or you have a lot of people from your past watching you, maybe your social media, something. Maybe you're having a glow up. Things are really, your ships are coming in and it is now noticeable in the outside energy, okay? Not just in the 5D energy. Maybe you get a new vehicle. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you get an upgrade in your job, something like that. I feel like people are watching you and they're jealous. Now this stranger's here. This is for somebody here who I think might work online. So, you know, say you do what I do and things start getting better for you and maybe you're able to buy some nicer clothes or, you know, whatever the situation be, and people are looking at you be like, oh, you're so privileged, you know, how could you be out there and I'm back here and I'm struggling? And it's like, we all come from somewhere. So just because somebody's getting something finally, it's really bothering people. What the fuck? Ain't nobody got time for that. Somebody could be Muslim. Is the music too loud? This could be an ex, somebody who you may have had children with. Significant. It doesn't have to be, though. For some, it's going to be somebody you used to have kids with. New additions to the family. It's coming to safety, underneath safety. So that's telling me soul tribe energy. Okay. You're getting, if you don't already, more individuals or souls that are backing you up. Whether you know it or not yet, you'll know. It's coming in. You're going to feel that safety net. Okay. It's your birthright here. Some kind of spiritual inheritance. To be able to be successful in this lifetime. There's something about lack and poverty, possibly with past lives, breaking chains and cycles and gaining the success. It's your turn. The West Coast could be significant, or Western society. Thank you, guys. You could be dealing with a Virgo. There could be a court case going on. This could be what you're getting freedom from. Remember, these are collective readings. Please only take what part is for you. Don't force it. There could be somebody dealing with court, with child support. I'm picking up that there's some kind of karmic, in this court case that I just picking up on. Somebody's got babies with somebody that they don't want to, like somebody had an oopsie baby and they're dealing with court right now because they owe money. Karma. Thank you, Krista. Hi. Hi, Kirk. How are you? I love you too. Criminals are playing right now. Blue lights, red lights. Oh, criminals. Ha! You know I don't make this up. All right, so there might be some individuals now. For part of the collective that I'm reading for right now, they have some sort of platform or something that they do where strangers are watching them and jealous of what they have, not knowing anything about their background. There could be somebody here trying to hide that they're part of something. Okay. They could be part of the eyes watching you. If you do what I do, you might be spilling the tea on some bullshit that's going on in the background. You could have been affected by something here. And with these organized crime, mob ties, mafia, whatever it may be, everybody has their own situation. And yes, this shit doesn't just happen in movies. Okay, you might be speaking or be a witness. I just heard somebody's a witness for something here in an organized crime case. All right. Somebody's trying to hide the fact that they had their hands involved in something. Okay, and now their hands are going to be hidden behind their back, tied with fucking handcuffs. Yeah. I love every morning to have, you love Luke Bryan. Yo, Krista, I just saw a video of him. He's hilarious. I know some people don't like him. And you know what? Just because also, who gives a fuck what people like? Like I've mentioned an artist on here and people like, you shouldn't like them. I'm like, bro, it's all about what energy you put into it. Okay. It depends. I don't worship people just because I appreciate someone's music. Like a little while ago, Taylor Swift was in the energy. Yes, I support her. She's a badass fucking female who has dug her way out of serious holes, been a shapeshifter, reinvented herself over and over again. So I'm going to give props where it's fucking due. Doesn't mean I have a fucking altar of Taylor Swift, y'all. Somebody may have an altar of somebody. It's an unhealthy situation. Oh, you made reports that almost had you unalived. Wow. You are protected. You wouldn't have said it. And I'm in the same boat as you are. It's happened to me. if you weren't meant to, even if it's taken years for something to come out. Tay, yes, I love her. All right, justice prevails. Oh, dude, somebody's breaking up with somebody, or they did. This is an ex situation for some. I got a new one is playing. This song's funny, but I think I'll get copyrighted. In a Harley. Somebody could have a Harley. Somebody could drink Jack. And somebody likes having fun. Sorry, to the party. Somebody's had a jealous partner. Didn't like what they wore, tried to control them. You would love if your wife had an altar of you. Well, if it would be a live-in altar if it was your wife, right? You'd be together. She would literally do that. I can't even whistle right now. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm starting to sound a little groggy. Hi, Abigail. Your daughter was with her crazy ass dad and he's a lawyer. Okay. Sorry if I missed your comments, babes. Oh, Katrina, I cannot translate that through the live. Oh, babe, I wish I could see what you're saying. Somebody could be Latino or Spanish. Mystical Haven here. Something in enchanting is about to happen. Something is about to shift. You're about to get it, and there's no danger ahead. Okay? You learned. School is significant. Somebody could be a teacher or be going back to school here to better themselves. Maybe that had something to do with the career or whatever you're doing for work. Thank you, Krista. Hi, Eric. Yeah, Ty. What's up? Elevation. You hot. You hot, bitch. Whoever you are, masculine or feminine. And you got people fucking, they're cheesed and not in a good way, okay? They like what they see, but they're jealous. Something about strong wind gusts out of nowhere. And they just gave me the vision and they've had me do it before. Don't you dare restart my computer, motherfucker. No. Okay, good. Well, you know, in Mary Poppins, where it's like, and the wind shifts and it's like, ooh, something's about to happen. You might be experiencing that right before you get the news or whatever this is, this liberation. It could be a new vehicle, a new house, a new job, a new relationship, a new contract within work, okay? Oh, thank you, Ty. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for saying it respectively. Respectively. Is that a word? Yeah. You're very sweet. Airport here. I can't see your picture, but you've got a beautiful soul, sweetheart. You're very windy today, Matt. Okay, we've got airport. So turbulence and wind is highly significant. Somebody could have just experienced this. More to Lose by Miley Cyrus. My goodness gracious. 1 second here. So yeah, big things happening for you, okay? Big advancements. And you're going to know what that is specific to your situation. If you're in the live, guys, you're 62. I'm not asking for any money, but if you could double tap and like the screen. I've only got 32 likes. It helps push it out, get into the algorithm. Something about a beach vacation is highly significant where it's really hot, or somebody could live in an area, the West Coast. We've got spirituality here, sacred practices, meditation, reflection, and it's coming out by the beach. There's something about water. Somebody could be a water sign or an air sign heavily here. We've got jail, but again, it was in reverse. It's giving me that 8 of Swords energy. Oh, Krista, you're sweet. Hi, Kate. Wendy in Tennessee. Thank you, Eddie. When the ecstasy is flowing. Family is significant. Air signs are significant. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, Miley Cyrus is another fucking Talent. Holy shit. I love her voice. All right. As I speak, divine feminine energy. Somebody could sing. I've been trying to sing this whole time. I'm sick and it is like awful because I can't. I just like to. And so that could be something like somebody could be a singer or had something and they couldn't sing and it had like an impact on, maybe they did it for a career or I don't know. So that could be significant. And it doesn't have to be for voice, but it could be like being slowed down or having a disability or a disadvantage at something you were once good at and fighting the battle and coming back out on the other side of it. My ear just got super itchy when I said that. Malibu, yes, that's a good one. Jealousy, somebody could be here coming into union with a healed twin or a high level soulmate who's replacing an unhealed twin. And that like there's something about the energy here that twins give off. Even when it's unhealed, the connection is so fucking powerful. Everyone around it can feel. I just heard Monster by Eminem and Rihanna. Okay. And there's a lot of people jealous because there's something divine happening within the connection here that's triggering other people. It's like success. I did just do a reading about a twin flame coming together or healing from something and being incredibly powerful. So, April, you're not Frankenstein. Hi, Haley. You're okay, girl. Sticky Situation is playing right now. Snoop and Dre. And we've got Trash being guarded. Not taking revenge. Just living, like something about taking the higher road. This is bringing all this in. But the longer, like the higher road takes longer. And often people fall off the path and they fall into 77 in the chat and 2227 when I looked up at 2. People fall off the path on trying to take the higher path. It's like reaching the summit of fucking Everest, dude. Not everybody can get to that height. Not everybody can overcome those challenges and take it and heal from it and come back down alive. Somebody could climb. The long road had a purpose. Okay, and it's real fun to slide down. When you get to the top, you go ski back. Church is highly significant. I already grabbed this deck. So church and religion. Hi, Laura. You're welcome, sweetheart. I love Snoop Dogg. I went to a small concert once. You made it, Selena. 911 where you're at. 1212 on my clock right now, guys. Something about a foggy Sunday in November here. Okay, within the next month. November is highly significant. Spirit, can you give us anything else? It's a weekend within the next 3 months. Absolutely. Validation. And my cards just spilled. Now within a month. What the fuck? Yeah, so this is imminent. Something here in August is significant for your energy. It could have been when things started to get a little bit more noticeable to the outside. Something to do with your career or whatever you've got going on for yourself, man. Even if you're homeless, you don't look it. And people are jealous of you. And they're like, if you only knew what I had to go through. Hi, Rosie. Kay, how are you? I'm happy to see you too. Good for you, Bethany. I'm proud of you. All right. Tom Holland and Netflix could be significant and thirsty. Somebody got a celebrity crush. Anyway, side note, something to do with, there could be, for a very small part of the collective, they could be doing something big, like a documentary, or being involved in something, or being seen on like a bigger scale than even just YouTube or TikTok. Okay. And that could have a lot of people fucking salty. No Limit by G-Eazy. Somebody could be a spin instructor or take some kind of, or coach some kind of athletic class. Good, Krista. We got break dancing going underneath Netflix. So dancing is highly significant, but somebody could be watching a dancing show right now. Dancing with the Stars could be significant. Hi, Norma. Hi, Beth. Hi. Long time no see. Oh, wax. Yeah, got to do that. Brazilian wax is significant. Right? Listen, I've been in the bush quite literally for the last 10 days. All right. And somebody could be a nurse. And I got a salty nurse. Bro, I just split on Mount Everest. You saw me do that. Spirit is with us, validating the fuck out of this message. Bitch. Jail is in reverse. Freedom. Yeah, Zach, you did. Welcome in. Yo, Cardi B. And she's on this song. Career's taking off. Oh! Sorry. I'm telling you, somebody's career's taking off. Pussy popping on the charts. Maybe not pussy, but you know. This is why I can't be on TikTok, man. They would throw me out instantly. Movie theater. And In the Closet. And then Insecure. Somebody's got a serious talent they're about to bust open into the world with. Cancun. I said something about a holiday, like a beach vacation. Mexico. I said Spanish too. Yeah. Am I the drama? What do you mean, babe? Snap Dog Spirit! Yo! Somebody needs to wear a condom. You're very fertile right now. Okay, so be careful. Period. Yeah. Are you, Krista? Key performance indicators. Somebody working their ass off, desk to dinner. You did it. It's coming in. Beating codependency issues. Supporting yourself. Oh, Cardi B's new album. I haven't heard it yet. No shit. She just dropped something. I got to get more gigs on my phone, man. Cancel culture's coming out, so maybe somebody tried to stop you from getting your big break. Tried to cancel you. Maybe they were successful. Wasn't I just talking about fucking Taylor Swift earlier? Somebody has a lisp. Taylor Swift earlier here. She was canceled. They tried to cancel her. You can't cancel the real deal, boo. Bench warming. So freaky, Zach. Throwaway culture just hit cancel culture. Not happening. Not happening. Something about getting an email late at night is highly significant. Benching again. Compatibility. Somebody... So here's the thing. For someone here, because this is very specific, because somebody's doing something big here. No joke. I'm not just trying to fucking fluff your feathers. Somebody's about to do something big. Somebody has watched you. Like it was like you had a mini glow up and then fell back, right? Because cancel culture, throw out culture, something happened. Somebody continued to watch you in the shadows, rebuild yourself. Okay. And they're like, I'm fucking putting my money on that one. I just got chills. They showed me a vision. What is it? Is it The Voice where their chairs are turned around? And I just saw somebody hit the fucking smash the golden buzzer and the chair turn around. Somebody could be going on a show, doing something like that. I don't know. Okay. It's going to be different for everybody. And not everybody is having this specific. You're going to be doing a glow up in some sort of reason, but someone specific is getting into the entertainment industry and they're going to be a light. Okay. I don't want to hear no fucking backlash about the evil industry. Bro, we need light workers in the industry. Clap for your brothers and sisters and support them so we have less darkness in the fucking world. Taylor Swift, a love story! Spirit! The confirmations are wild. Bro, they're trying to tell me. T Swift. Look, this is a game, so it's got the wrong lyrics. Forget about that. I don't know if you can read it. Taylor Swift, a love story. Hey, Good Charlotte's a good band. Romeo Save Me, Good Charlotte, Tell Me How to Feel. We've all had those moments where Good Charlotte helped, I think anyway, you're from that era. They helped you tell you how to feel. All right. Oh my God. I'm feeling so fly. Like it's supposed to be a G6 and the words is cheese stick. So cheese sticks could be significant. Far East movement. Someone's taking a flight, bro. Yes. Talking Heads, burning down the house. I'm an ordinary guy, okay? Playing the piano is significant. Hand in My Pocket by Alanis Morissette. Yo, the wrong lyrics are on this are I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is putting up the ammo. So something about guns. I was just talking about hunt camp, ammunition. Somebody could be a hunter. I Can See Clearly Now by Johnny Nash. Man, I Feel Like a Woman, Shania Twain. You're about to bust through some doors. My Chick. Oh my God. Okay, so Peaches by Justin Bieber. I took my truck up to the north. Yeah, is the wrong lyrics. I took my chick up to the north and I just talked about hunting and I was in the north hunting. I was literally like 6 hours away from home. There were so many fucking people there though. So that was a little bit perturbing, but it was just gross hunting. So Want to Want Me, Jason Derulo. Okay, Spirit, let's get into the tea deck. I'm going to have some coffee. I'm starting to sound like a frog. I wonder why that movie keeps coming up in my thoughts like all the time. I don't know, man. Have you seen it lately? There could be a message that you're going to get like a download or something. 88 in the chat. When I say that, abundance, bitch. I'm telling you. Charms. I relate to Mel Brooks, Young Frankenstein. Yeah, April. We got a Virgo, a Leo, a Cancer, and a Cancer. Guardian angels. All right. The turtle, slow and steady, wins the race. Butterflies for transformation. Okay, Christmas time is highly significant. Somebody could have a birthday around Christmas, or there's something about it. Could be your favorite holiday even. We've got a ship anchor, okay? Being grounded and firm, not moving regardless of the sways. You're staying put. You're not crashing, okay? And you're a star. And we've got an elephant here for incredible intelligence and memory. Photographic memory is highly significant, and remembering past lives. As I said earlier, there could be something about breaking a poverty cycle here from past lives. You're free, Tammy. That's right. Scrabble lettuce. Okay, Run Away With Me is playing. I don't know how loud I can go. All right, let's see. Sit. Like literally, there's something about being sit and sat and nobody can budge you. Somebody's name could be Nala, or the name Nala is significant, or even the movie The Lion King. Okay. Zuri, is that a place or a person? Peyton, Pey, Zurich. That's Germany, isn't it? I don't know. Race, something about the finish line here, but also something about somebody could have had, some of y'all have fought race battles, like have dealt with racism and things like that. There's all sorts of things like there's something about karmic cycles being broken from past lifetimes. All right. So, I don't think I need to elaborate more on that. We've got a zoo, and I did mention elephants. Okay. Nala, yes. Peyton Manning. Football could be significant. All right. Verocity. Ferocious. Veronica. I don't know. Venmo. Something about a villa, renting a villa, or living in a villa. A rollover car accident could be significant for someone. I don't know here. Rollover. I just heard Red Rover. Cyclops? What? Razor, like the phone. And we did talk about a Brazilian wax came out. So something about hair removal. And Mountain, MT, DJ. Somebody could be a DJ. That could be somebody's initials. JD, DJ. I said Jack Daniels. Bitch, thank you, Spirit. Let's go. Go. It's the letters. Okay, somebody's like sports is significant. I'm hearing a lot of so football. There's a bunch of dudes like hyping each other up. All right, somebody's name could be Joe. Somebody's name could be Jill. Leah. Somebody's a leader. Something about a leader line. MSG. I just heard Cape Coral. Is that a place? Hi, Brett. Rollover, that opens. Okay. Let's get to the T deck, y'all. E. The initial E is highly significant. Take with that what you will. Confirmation. Shoot, I really have to take this phone call. 2 seconds, guys, before I get into the T deck. Hello. All good. How are you? All right. I never do that. It was an important phone call. Sorry, y'all. I had to answer that. I never do that. I had to answer it. And I can't pause a live, so. Yeah. Somebody's getting a phone call or an email with some kind of good news. All right. Things looking up. Little things in my energy. We have The T deck. Let's get it. I haven't done it in a while, like not hard. Thank you, Nash. Ages 45 to 50 are highly significant, and somebody could have dreadlocks. Somebody could be in some sort of medical school. Hi, Pixie. Finland could be significant. Take what's only for you guys. My T deck does not resonate with everybody, although she resonates for who it's supposed to. So take it with a grain of salt, okay? We've got ghosted. So again, there's people in the shadows too watching you, and they can't do nothing about it, okay? Working with crystals here, somebody could be. Something about a concert and confirmation. Yes. You could be going to a concert. Something about a VIP meet and greet is significant. Somebody could be Macedonian. Something about fingernails, getting your nails done. I just got mine done. The color's not coming across on the screen how pretty it is in person, but June is significant. Air signs as well. Cancer, and is it Cancer and Gemini in June? We've got a wedding here on Thanksgiving. Something about a wedding. Maybe somebody's going to be getting engaged, announcing a wedding, or you're going to be going to one over Thanksgiving. About getting your nails. Somebody's going to have their nails done. The perfect timing to receive a ring. That's for somebody, okay? Your spirit guides are with you. Where's Lola? Krista? Lola's playing right now. Messy. I can't fucking make it up. And I know you can't hear that. There's no way. That name's significant. Somebody likes getting high. And then I'm too fucking clean. You told me get a job and asked me where the hell I've been. Monitoring spirits. Strangers watching. Okay, so jail showed itself how many times, guys? We talked about being released from something, because you are. But jail showed itself how many times? In how many different decks? X going to jail has now come out. For some of you, somebody's going to go to jail. Rag to riches, bitches. You tasted so delicious. You are honest, okay? And the divine sees how hard you work. Their family's being affected by their karma. People could be getting sick right now, losing jobs, turning against them. Somebody here's a fucking rock star, though. And coming up out of nowhere. That's what happened to Lola. She just showed up and was like a fucking massive hit. Then I'm too fucking clean. We've got an Akira vehicle for somebody that could be significant. It doesn't have to be, all right? It's just shown myself too many times. We've got an ant energy out here going underneath. Their families being affected by their karma. So somebody's aunt could be getting very sick or having something very unfortunate happening to them. Okay, thanks, Krista. You're a superstar. I said somebody likes getting high. LSD and acid has come out, and it's going underneath Rockstar. Funeral director. Somebody could be a funeral director or worked in a funeral home. I don't know. We've got a work injury now, so something is going on. Okay, we're picking up on some karma. I think there's all somebody's aunt's about to receive a work injury here. I'm not putting that out there. This is what the cards say. They're all one underneath each other. I don't wish nothing on nobody, okay? I've been through enough. Nobody deserves that. Okay, Hathor is significant. Denmark could be significant. You have 20/20 vision, okay? Local police is going on top of your ex is going to jail. Something about a plumber. You could be needing work done. This shit is fucking bananas, okay? They sold their soul. This is why documentaries, I said Netflix documentaries were significant. Okay, somebody could have relations in Florida. I did talk about beach. Somebody's got a hot body. Arizona as I speak about hot and choppers. A helicopter flew over my house fucking this morning. I don't know if you'll see it because it's in an air picture. It's in my playlist. Okay, look. That flew over my house this morning. I'm in a rural area. Now, when I zoom in, it's hard to see on here. I think it's an orange medevac, and I said something about medical could be significant. X is from Denmark. April. It's something here, guys. Portugal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Eddie. Bro, I just split on jail time. I fucking cannot make this up. I wish I had all the other cards that came out. I already put them away. You got a perfect one, so put it on me. If you love me right, we fuck the line. Gray Funeral Traffickers is your aunt. Thank you, Nash. It's a backfire. Hermes is missing assets, and it's Akira. What, Nash? Holy shit. Something about blackout energy, something about not remembering something, and then all of a sudden it coming right back. You track all overhead air travel. Watch how Bureau of Prisons are hexed for people flying in triangulated patterns and holding people for time speller. Wow, interesting, Nash. That's awful. You're a generational curse breaker. I told you that you're breaking a cycle, and then we've got root chakra here. And what did I say about being stable and like tied down? Valentine's Day. What's Valentine's Day, Spirit? I want to fuck you. So someone's going to have a good Valentine's Day. We fuck for life. I mean, I said it. There could be a twin situation. Hi, Princess of Dragons. Hi, Catherine. Bosnia. You're a warrior. Iron is highly significant. Whether it's in your water, it's on the ground. I found lots of iron in the area, like where I was picking my rocks, and yes, thank you, Spirit. But there's something like iron makes different types of stones, right? Depending on how it affects the rocks, it makes different types of crystals. So there's something about rust. Okay, somebody's about to lose their status and their realty. Something about a stroke is highly significant. Somebody's family is being affected by their karma. Something about jury duty. 14 billion in assets from Switzerland. Nicholas. Wow. Thank you, Nash. We've got the South. I've got a lot of Southern destinations here. Easily buy much money. But boy, if I did. Forensic and knife and a Leo and a high school teacher. Is there a murder here? You claim that Valentine's Day, April. I hear you, girl. Songs. Music is highly significant. Hospital. I said medicals. Something's happening here. Beach. What the F? Hi, Angel. Missed you too, Catherine. New business. You are telepathic. Somebody could drive tow truck. Ooh, I saw a really beautiful old Chevy, and it was perfectly restored. Like it looked brand new, and instantly thought of Mater from Toy Story. I'm like, oh, he's just missing the hitch, like the hook on the back. So I don't know why that's significant. Lightning McQueen and cars could be significant, but somebody could also be a tow truck driver. But there's something about Mater. And Mater is, no matter what, just keeps going and tries to have a good attitude. And he's always there to help others. And I just got so many chills when I said that. So again, someone's going to be fucking famous. You're going to be famous. Present energy, bitch. Bully in reverse, because you winning. Something about getting a flat tire. Somebody's sending like bad fucking energy to you to have like major mishaps and stuff, but you just keep overcoming them. You know, maybe you're supposed to be stranded in the middle of nowhere and this happens, and all of a sudden, yeah, it happens what they wanted to have, but you said a prayer and God had somebody come down the road where they shouldn't have been, and they help you, and you get out of their situation. They're so fucking jealous of your favor. Your fucking victory. Because dreams come true. You have emotional intelligence. Ka-chow! Oh, I love it, April. It's your son's favorite movie. Ka-chow! I forgot about that. Yeah, they fucking sad. All right, we've got a Monday here. What's significant about a Monday, Spirit? Can you give us anything on the Monday energy? Monday energy. A breakthrough coming in on Monday. All right. Maybe next week, Monday, or something happened this Monday. I don't know. But again, somebody's being watched in a good way, like Talent Scout energy. All right. You're also being watched because there's Karmics, Divine Feminine, stalking you, but they're avoiding you. They're just watching from the fucking shadows because your dream job's coming in. How many times do I have to say this? Sounds like the little Toy Story when he played and the mailman came and helped him get out of there. Yeah, Asia, thank you. Somebody could be gay, bisexual, doesn't matter, and it doesn't have to be you, all right? If you don't put it in the comments that you're not gay, nobody would know, all right? So talk better to yourself. Important information is coming. Don't ya, by the Pussycat Girls. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? And that's like for the feminines and masculines. Switch the genders. I don't give a fuck. But again, there's an ex that ain't getting you now, that you hot. And they fucked it up, and God had your back the whole time. They're stuck with a booty call who ain't nothing more. Okay, can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And how many times can we tell them that and they're not going to listen? It's because it's meant for them to not. They're supposed to live in that cycle. Okay, this is a long time coming. That's right, Dash. Nobody ever does. There's people that come in here and they lose their mind because I mentioned that somebody's gay. Like, I'm not gay. And it's like, bro, are you homophobic? Who gives a fuck? Who would have said that? Nobody would have known. No one would have known. All right. Somebody could have found out, though, could have had a previous divorce from somebody who ended up being gay, like a masculine, and they were in a straight relationship too. That's a side note. But you're a walking lie detector test. No BS. God is amazing. That's right. People get all fucking mad. All right. But, oh shit, what is this? Somebody could be getting caught for making illegal porn or something, doing something dirty on the dark web. They're going to get exposed, and that's how they're going to lose their status. They're never going to be the same. That's right, Nash. Keep grounding yourself. The next 72 hours could be highly significant, all right? Somebody might end up getting the feds, the alphabet boys of some kind, okay? Because I did see CIA there as well earlier. Might want to come forward to work with you on something. Again, don't fucking come at me. We need light workers in the industry. We need light workers in authorities. There's so many complaints out there about how they're all bad. Well, let's make them right. Let's let the good ones get in. All right. So somebody may have a talent that they could help the feds with, psychic abilities. I did say earlier that somebody could do something similar to what I'm doing, but they don't have to. Okay, you've released your demons. A lavender marriage. Yeah, Krista, that's kind of what I'm saying. But in a lavender marriage, usually the feminine knows, do they not? What I picked up on is somebody finding out, like that's what caused the divorce, is finding out that somebody was gay. They were like using the other person to hide their gayness. All right. Money coming back to you 10 times, boo-boo. Yes, that's right, April. I'm down. They just got to give me a call, and I know they know where to find me. Believe it or not, and I had multiple witnesses who never knew who I was before that trip. There were drones at night right around where our camps are in the middle of fucking nowhere. And I'm telling you, hours away from civilization. If anything happens, you need a medevac helicopter to take you out. There may have been people out there, but we were in the middle of fucking nowhere. Liquid courage. What's this liquid courage? Realizing there was this wrong. Oh no, somebody chose the wrong side and they're trying to gain liquid courage to come forward to you. Okay. Astrology could be significant. This individual is hopeless. Okay. Thief. Somebody's a theft. Or somebody is guilty of theft. They're a thief. Cricket could be significant. Don't you? Something turned in here? No. It'll bug me later if it is. Somebody could have OCD, whether it's diagnosed or you just have it. It's not something to joke about because it is a serious illness. Like serious OCD is no fucking joke, but something about needing to have things certain ways and being very particular about things. Birth years 2000 to 2010 could be significant. You could have children born in that year. Something significant could have happened as well. Something is hidden, okay? Let go and let God. Something is about to happen that's been hidden. Let go and let God, and it's coming in. And I do believe you're already doing that. I also do think that something could be hidden in a pond. Okay, we've got broken glass. Be careful. Broken glass hidden in a pond. Something about wearing water shoes is significant. Okay, whoever that's confirmation for, you're about to be monetized, though. Someone's going up, and it's going to be shown. Hey, Jamie. Thank you. It's been a minute. That's right. Something about getting a tan is highly significant. Maybe you look better with a tan or you feel better with a tan. New job opportunity may allow you to be able to tan regularly. It could do something for your mental health as well. Okay. Asia, somebody could be Asian or Asia is significant. And we've got a Scorpio. Walking on broken glass is a great song. Yeah, April. That's right, Randon. You're going up. You're speeding. Mm-hmm. I'm going to close her down soon. Another level of awakening, okay? Didn't I just say can't turn a hoe into a housewife earlier? Captain Sable-Hole, who was hooking up on the backside, quite literally. You are glowing. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. Where we have a problem is if you're a lying, cheating scumbag pretending to be straight. Okay, you're allowed to be gay and be in the closet, but don't pretend to be straight and cheat on somebody. You're just a piece of shit like the rest of the cheaters out there, if that's the case. And ain't nobody going to feel bad for you not wanting to express who you are sexually if you're doing that. I'm sorry. It just doesn't fly around here. All right, under pressure. You are a goddess or a god. Thank you, Beth. Thank you for being here. I'm about to close her down, so I don't think you're going to miss much more. You're welcome, butterfly soul. Altar. I mentioned an altar earlier. Iran or Afghanistan could be significant for somebody. Somebody could be a veteran or work with the military. All right. We've got cutting cords and a divine union coming in because you cut the right cords. Cut the cord from Death to Save a Hoe. And now India, so something about that part of the world is significant. Something about somebody's computer. I'm telling you, somebody's doing something on the dark web. My computer. Painful death is here. In the third eye, you may have actually had a vision of something tragic happening. You may have had a premonition of like either a mass death or somebody specific, their death being very vivid. Okay. That may be coming through if it hasn't already. Yeah, it's awful, Kira. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Krista. Okay, you are a divine vessel. Ain't nothing going to stop you. Not being poor. Nope, we kicked that. Okay? We got the lights turned back on. They're all crying over you. Somebody wanted to frame you. Okay, they thought they could get away with it. They thought you were weak and insecure or whatever the situation was. But no, you're just a late bloomer. And now you come in with so much impact, so much power, and so much force. They're literally falling, like just by you being great. The energy is knocking them off their pedestal. Okay, somebody could be on house arrest or about to be. Thank you, Krista. It is getting better. It's still there. I canceled my show this weekend just in case because I'm still recovering. My voice is still pretty messed up. My lungs aren't 100%. My partner's starting to get sick too, so I just don't want to get anybody sick. All right, negative energy. This person, house arrest, always negative. Sagittarius could be significant. Don't trust anybody. Healer of the ages. Again, you did what you had to do to cut off the right cords. It took you not being able to trust anybody, not being able to have anybody close to you, having to be alone in order to create your own safety. So now, again, with that Empress energy, the very second card come out in the reading, attracting, okay, and bringing things in, manifesting. I don't know why I'm breaking up words like that, okay, but significant. It's all coming in. Fishing could be significant. On a vacation, a fishing vacation, something about a fly-in fishing trip could be significant. That is on my bucket list. All right. Moon, being connected to the moon. This next full moon is highly significant. If something's going to happen, I don't know if you're going to make a manifestation or something's going to come through from a manifestation. This next full moon. Yeah, me too, Kira. I've been hardcore hermit, like hardcore hermit since like before the spring, going into hiding. You too, Beth. I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you, sweetheart. Something about a flood here. What's this? In Hawaii. Something about a big flood in Hawaii is highly significant. No. I don't know. Was it hurricane season? Something about a flood here in Hawaii is highly significant. Something about getting a romantic offer in the mail or something, or somebody mailing you something, trying to surprise you. Be sweet about something, deliver something to you, and flowers could be significant. All right. Somebody who had an affair on you, a backstabber, has multiple kids by multiple people. You may be finding out about this very soon. Yes, you're gifted. Yes, you saw that. Yes, you are not fucking crazy. You left them for the right reason. You are a goddess. Again, they're in SOS mode or God. SUV vehicles. It was, Krista, I don't know if you're talking to me. Grouse. You're very close. I think you're missing a U. Yeah, grouse. They're like these little tiny birds. There are tons of them. Tons of them. They have no they just run loose around everywhere. They're like craziness. There's so many of them. That's why I don't feel bad when they're hunting them. I don't hunt. I don't kill anything. If I'm not going to eat it myself, I ain't fucking taking its life. So, but I do fish. And I catch and release mostly, but when you're in the bush and you have fucking literally indigo and golden walleye, you take a couple fillets and you say thank you to Gaia and to the fish and you eat it. Numerology is highly significant. And a plane. We got so many validations today, guys. Something big is about to happen, okay? Something about a vehicle with OnStar. Somebody can be getting a new car. It doesn't have to have OnStar collision, but maybe there was an accident. I did pick up on an accident earlier and maybe getting a new vehicle out of that. Something fucked up, like you needed a new car. There was absolutely no way that you could get a new vehicle, and there was energy being sent towards you. So the divine allowed something to happen, but protected your life through it happening. And then you ended up benefiting from the situation, even though it could have been a bad situation. I don't know. I just got that download. So the universe works in mysterious ways. Something worked out in your favor. I'm not saying you're about to get in an accident. Whatever that was had already happened. Okay, that's for somebody significant. No worries, Krista. Fishing is so good, Marcia. I love it. Something about a tracking device. Somebody could have tracked you. A taxi. I don't know if I can say that. I think I just picked up on an active case. Okay, they said I can say it. There's something about somebody going undercover and placing a tracker or a microphone, a bug in a taxi. Tracking device heavy to see where they're going, where they're making their stops, where they're hanging out. There's a taxi driver here who's guilty of something highly illegal. They're being watched. Somebody took a ride and hid something in the taxi. Bag, highly significant. Oh, thank you, Krista. I hope so. Yeah, big backfire happening for somebody here. A mechanic is highly significant. I said sports were significant. I said August was significant. Now we've got private plane. We got OnlyFans, and we're talking about dirty stuff on the internet. Only thing that looks good on me is you. We got a Libra who likes to drink. Maybe they gave up drinking. Cypress, country, or the trees. We've got an old school rebel. Somebody's got an old, has old school values here and go against the grain of normal society here. Guided by archangels. Something about an egg donor is significant for someone, and protective custody in the 5D. All right, time's up. We're going to leave it with that. We got 100 in the chat. Thank you for being here, guys. I always say I'm going to end it, and then I keep going. Poker, significant. Taking a gamble. We could have a gambling addiction and a drinking addiction. You're a free spirit, okay? Somebody lied about sleeping with you. Something about an auto shop. Did they give you an extra service or something? That person may absolutely be needing a tow truck soon. All right. Camping is highly significant, and hunting. And we got a plot twist coming in. Thank you guys for being here. I have no idea what I'm going to call this. I just saw Under Pressure, and now the song Pressure by Snoop Dogg is playing. And this is a picture of a condom. So condom came out earlier. Careful. Egg donor and then condom. Something about getting pregnant after naturally getting pregnant after going through some crazy things to be able to achieve a pregnancy, like a surrogacy, egg donor, something like that. Gaining victory in that situation, getting your baby, and then naturally getting pregnant afterwards. That's weird, Angel. I don't know. Huh. I think you can turn that off. Ooh. Yes, Bowie. Very cool. Thank you for the validation. Ugh. I'm not sure if there's going to be a recording out for tomorrow. I'm going to try. I still got a lot going on and I'm sick. So I want to just make sure I do things with like enough time and energy. So I'll do my best. So if you don't see a reading tomorrow, don't panic. But it's rare that I don't post. So who knows what's going to happen. I do feel like I might even get some time later tonight to do a live. Maybe I can catch a different part of the collective. So keep your eyes out. Oh, Angel. Ugh. You're welcome, Ty. I don't like that. I don't like that they can track you like that. You lost a baby in March and you're pregnant again now. Wow, Lori. Bless you. Your rainbow baby. Congratulations. Never give up, okay? I know people who have suffered many miscarriages and stillbirths and things like that and were able to have a child come through in the end. So when it's not an easy journey. Thank you, Rosie. I wish I could remember the journalist who investigated his and found that. That's crazy, Angel. That freaks me out. I don't like any type of tracking. For any reason, I decline everything. My phone's set up craziness. I've relaxed it a bit, but when I went through my hack, I like lost 11122 on the clock. I lost all trust in everything. I didn't trust a single corporation. You're welcome, Kate. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you said that. I don't feel the greatest, but I really I've been craving to come live. I know that I haven't been able to be, and the last little string of readings that I did were half the length. Spirit told me to do that, but I'm going to go back to normal and I'm going to mix it up. So yeah, please remember, I'm just getting told to say this. If you're still watching up into this point, when you're watching it back, I only have one account on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I do not reach out and I do not post in the comments like 99% of the time because there are fakes out there. And I want you to have your guards up. If somebody were to approach you and claim to be me, it ain't fucking me. You'll know if it's me. You know me. Do not get scammed. I'm not going to reach out and say, I'm feeling something on you. Or if you give me this money, I'll give you a deal on a reading if you book with me. No, I might need money right now, but I ain't hounding clients like that. I'm turning down clients right now because I need rest. Okay, so it's not me. I don't know if there's going to be another scammer coming out on the page, but not me. Freaked you out a smidge? Oh, thank you, Angel. Make plan B. Yeah. All right, y'all. I am going to bounce. Busy Woman is playing. Infamous, welcome. Welcome to the fam. Yeah, I'm feeling a little down and drab compared to lately, but I am much better than what I was. So I'm here for you. Bye. I love you guys. Remember, okay, stay in the light and you'll be all right. And always be good. I love you. Yes, lots of imposters. Love you, Jay. Love you, Jay. Bye, April. Bye, Marcia. Bye, Rosie. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. Thank you, Peter. You're welcome, Krista. All right, guys. Have the best day, eh? Thank you, Angel. I appreciate you. Bye, Teresa. Bye, Carolyn. Bye, Randon. Bye, guys.